Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. All right, so today we're going to be talking about O2 sensors and symptoms of a failing or bad O2 sensors. So basically, O2 sensors are relatively inexpensive, and if you guys change them up regularly, um, this could prevent a lot more expensive issues and repairs with your vehicle. So basically, O2 sensors check the ratio of air and gasoline in your car's engine. So the computer in the car can adjust it if needed. The amount of oxygen in an engine depends on the surrounding air temperature, the attitude, the barometric pressure, the engine temperature, the load on the engine, and more. Too much fuel in the engine, too much fuel left over after combustion is called a rich mixture. A lean mixture without enough fuel produces more pollutants than nitrogen oxide. So here are some of the most common issues that your car will have if the O2 sensor goes bad. Obviously, you're going to have a check engine light because the O2 sensor is connected to the ECM PCM, and if there's any issues with the O2 sensor, it's going to cause your check engine light to light up, and it might blink if there is a misfiring caused by the check engine light. But there could be other problems that could cause that check engine light, such as a loose gas cap, and you will be able to check whether what exactly is causing that check engine light with an OBD2 reader that you guys could get from Walmart for like $20. All right, it's an easy thing to do. Just plug it in and it'll give you a readout. If an O2 sensor it was having any kind of issues, it'll tell you exactly which O2 sensor to change, because in cars these days there's at least 4 O2 sensors in most modern vehicles. So the next symptom of a bad O2 sensor is bad gas mileage. So if you notice that you're spending more money on fuel, I'm not talking about the price of gas, but you have to put more gas. Well, the price of gas is pretty high these days, but if you are spending, if your car is going through a lot more gas than usual, you could have a bad O2 sensor. Engines are normally less efficient when the oxygen to fuel ratio is too rich or too lean. O2 sensors usually becomes less effective over time, so you probably notice a gradual increase in cost instead of a sudden increase. Bad O2 sensors can also cause an engine to sound rough. If your car has a bad O2 sensor, it could run irregularly or sound rough when it idles. A faulty O2 sensor can impact your engine's timing, combustion intervals, and other essential functions. And you could also notice stalling or slow acceleration. And obviously, if you have a bad O2 sensors, you will fail emissions tests because you will have a check engine light on your dash to begin with, and that will immediately cause that you won't be able to pass inspection with the check engine light because the O2 sensor is faulty, or it's not working, right. It could give out inaccurate readings on your emissions test, and most emissions test failures are from bad O2 sensors. If you don't replace a bad O2 sensor, you might have to spend thousands of dollars. Well, the amount of money these days that you spend for repairs at shops, you might have to spend a lot of money for other repairs if you don't change out your O2 sensors when they start having issues. You could also you will also notice a bad smell in your vehicle like rotten eggs, bad O2 sensor could also expose the inside of your car to carbon monoxide. So if you guys have older vehicles, vehicles with not just older vehicles, but if you guys have vehicles with higher mileage, O2 sensors over time can become caked with byproducts of combustions like sulfur, lead, fuel additives, and oil ash. This grime will keep your sensors from sending the correct signals to your engine's computer, if at all. Using fuel that isn't recommended for your vehicle or low quality gas can make your oxygen sensors fail faster. If your car is less than 15 years old, you should have your oxygen sensors replaced every 60,000 to 90,000 miles to keep your engine running smoothly and reduce pollution. If your car is older, you should replace the sensors every 45,000 to 65,000 miles instead. All right, so those are some of the symptoms of a bad O2 sensor. I hope this has helped you guys out with troubleshooting of any issues with your car. You guys have any of your personal experiences with O2 sensors and fixes, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. This will probably help other people out. Please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and all that good stuff. All right, guys, take care.